Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for all new, all different Avengers issue 9. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 146, and that show will review all the comics I read this week in one show, and the exclusive comics for that is in the description below. But let's start talking about all new, all different Avengers issue 9. So this is the introduction of the new Wasp, which after the Free Comic Book Day issue, I actually wasn't as excited as I was because I didn't love the story and it didn't get me too much interested in the character. So obviously I still wanted to read this issue. Been reading all new, all different Avengers, even though I still think it could be a stronger series. But yeah, you know, I want to see what was going on with this new character because it's been hyped up for couple of months now for the series. So beautiful cover. We get to see really cool painting style for this new Wasp. Get some cool detail there, so really enjoy the cover. Interior artwork, again, it's okay. It's a little blocky. It still doesn't really feel like the art style for a flagship book, so that's still a problem I have for this book. Although I do like his artwork a little bit more than the other artists, even though they kind of have the same style. He does have a little bit more detail in his artwork, but still, yeah, very blocky, cartoony-ish art style here. But let's start talking about the story. Let's see what's going on. So with this issue, we see the new Wasp introduce herself. We have the Avengers kind of just spending time and doing their thing, practicing for a good couple of pages. We also get to see Jarvis, you know, not really liking his situation in the Avengers Mansion. Not that he doesn't like the people, he's just not really used to this situation. And then we have Wasp kind of just crash the party really easily, and everyone's like, who are you? And Jarvis gets especially upset and says, why are you dressed up like Janet Van Dyne? That's her costume, and this is disrespect. It's like, no disrespect. I'm actually the daughter or stepdaughter of her, and I'm actually the daughter of Hank Pym. And everyone's like, what? Are you telling the truth? And then they find out that she is, and she's actually connected to the Red Room, and she was born in Russia, and she's the daughter of Hank Pym and his first wife. So we get to her whole origin story here, and Jarvis believes her, and we get to see that he's gonna go on a journey with her to kind of, I guess, meet the people she has to meet. That's part of her family. I want to get an image of that. That's in the epilogue. We get to see that. And the other story is with Vision not being able to control himself for some reason, and we have this new character, I think her name's Nadia, Wasp, that figures out a way to kind of control Vision for a while and try to fix him. And that's how everyone's like, oh, cool, you are useful. So it's fixing Vision and seeing what's up with him. And also we have another epilogue that's attached to the Nova series, if you read that last week, where Sam's going to try to find his father and the Avengers are going to help him out. So I don't know what issue we're going to get that with, maybe next issue, but actually it does look like the next issue because they're going to space. So I don't know where we're going to get Wasp next. I'm not sure, maybe the Ant-Man series? I don't know, but it seems like they're kind of leaving that on a cliffhanger, and I don't know when we're going to see this character again. But I was pleasantly surprised with the series. Again, and the art style is still a problem for me, but I like the story. It was pretty basic in a good way, because I feel like the series has been all over the place recently, especially with the tie-in with Avengers Standoff. So I thought it was nice that it's just a simple issue of meeting this new character, and I liked it. I especially like Jarvis's reaction, because it is like, hey, we have Janet, why do we need you? And then she explains her story, and it makes sense. And I understand for the Free Comic Book Day they were saving that story, but that story didn't sell me on her character, but thankfully this story did. And I'm interested to see more of her character. I liked her background, and that was definitely the best part of the issue. Worst part, Vision, I didn't really like that story. I understand how connected to Wasp, and that's how they trusted her after, but yeah, I didn't quite care about him, like, malfunctioning. Didn't really care about that part of the story. But yeah, you know, it's a solid issue. Definitely one of the better issues for this series. So I'm going to give this 4 stars. I, again, thought it was pretty solid. And it's worth the read to find out more about this new character. I thought she was pretty interesting. So I give that 4 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.